So guys, help me get this straight. South Africans fought their hearts out because they were adamant that they wanted someone who is South African, whether black, Indian, colored, white, but that person must be South African because we know who we are, we know our culture, we know even our problems, even our differences. But as long as it's someone who's South African, who will go out and represent who we are and what it means to be a South African. And they flat out rejected Chidima. And then she went on to fight her heart out to try and prove that she is South African. I mean, the girl even claimed she speaks 3 or 4 languages. She said she was born in Soweto, her mother is Zulu, and all of these things. Like, she refused to admit that she was Nigerian. And then fast forward, the Department of Home Affairs comes out and says, okay, we found proof and evidence that this girl's mother actually committed fraud for them to be in South Africa, which was the only time she withdrew from the Miss South Africa pageant. After withdrawing, Nigeria invites her to the Miss Universe Nigeria pageant to come and represent Nigeria, which we didn't have a problem with. I mean, we were flat out saying, good for you, girl, because that's where you belong. That's what we've been saying all along. And the pageant organizers obviously went out of their way to make sure that she rightfully represents the country, which is none of our business. And then she goes on to winning Miss Universe. Not winning, sorry. She came second, which means she almost won Miss Universe. And now Nigerians are coming for South Africans and saying that they're spiting us, or her coming second is actually proof that South Africans are xenophobic and we can't stop her greatness, what. Now, here's the part that I don't get. South Africans are the ones that have been saying Chidima is Nigerian. Nigerian Chidima has not once claimed that she is Nigerian until it was time for her to go and claim the Miss Universe Nigeria crown. All along, she had been denying her roots. All along, she had been saying she's not Nigerian. But when the opportunity came for her to maximize the ability for her to go and be at a Miss Universe pageant, she jumped on it, right? She didn't go to Nigeria and ask Nigerians to represent them. Nigerians approached her to represent them because obviously they knew she's got all this training and whatnot from South Africa. Now, why would we be bragging to South Africans about her coming second? Because we've been saying she's Nigerian all along. And we all know she only got that far because of her growing up in South Africa. So you have been teasing and making fun of Mia and her disability, and you've been uncouth about it, and you've been disrespectful, and we chilled. It's okay. But now don't try and make out Chidima's winning to be something that you can celebrate. The girl has never, not once, wanted to be Nigerian. I mean, if you guys didn't come and say we're going to give you a crown to be Miss Universe, was she ever going to come rush to Nigeria and live there? Of course not. So I don't understand how someone who doesn't identify herself as Nigerian, who doesn't see herself as Nigerian, who doesn't brag about Nigeria, who probably has never even used your currency, becomes something that you can brag to South Africans about. The thing and the difference between South Africans and Nigerians is that South Africans actually love being South African. We actually love staying in our country. We actually love representing South Africa. South Africa gives us so many things to feel good about, to represent ourselves about, to be proud of. We're not going out there screaming that we're the giants of Africa. No, our records speak for themselves. The accomplishments we have as a country speak for themselves. We don't have to make noise. South Africa generally is the big country in Africa. So I don't understand how you're making your second runner-up a thing about South Africa. You know, it's your win. It's your, I guess you won, because I mean, she broke some history that Nigerians haven't had a run-up in years, blah, 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 blah. We've had winners, so that's not our history, that's yours. So try and celebrate your title without including South Africa, because we're over here actually trying to get rid of as many illegal foreigners as possible because they're ruining our country. So good luck and congratulations for your win, but it's not even about us. Like, we still maintain Chidima is Nigerian, but does Chidima believe she's Nigerian? Well, maybe we'll see after the crown if she'll still be proudly Nigerian.
Shut up, madam, shut up, you're spitting BS. We didn't care. We didn't give a damn. If people are looking for somebody to represent South Africa, somebody to represent us, somebody to have a South African citizen, whether green or white, who cares? Where we cared was when you people, even when she left, she respected you people, she left, she came to Nigeria and was accepted by Nigerian government, by Nigerian citizens, by us all. We loved her, and people did not like that. Your government said, okay, they're going to make investigation, they're going to check documentation, whatever it is, they're going to prosecute. Fine, that is the right thing to do. We didn't argue that. Right? But you people went to our profiles, went to our pages, went to everything that concerns Chidima and go there to comment, to bully her. You went there to bully her. You went there to comment things that, in personal terms, if somebody should say that to you, you might even want to unalive yourself. But you said that to someone. Imagine going to somebody's page and calling her criminal, daughter of a fraudster. Who does that? And you want to justify it? We are just, we love her. Who cares if you love your country? My friend, go and sit down. Go and sit down. Now just they grow with that brain. Can't sit down. People want to justify your attitude, your attitude. What's that? I said that was not even enough. He said when she competed for Miss Nigeria, people said no. Let's voting for Miss Kwara. Let's start voting for Miss Kwara so that she will not win. We will support Miss Kwara just to make sure you spite her. Just to make sure she's in sorrows. She cries. You want to see the joy. You want her to cry so you feel joy. And you want to justify it. Who cares? Who doesn't love their country? We love our South African girl. Come on, go and sit down. Go sit down one place. Nobody cares. I said that was not even enough. You filed a petition. You signed a petition that she should be removed from the Miss Universe. And you said you're just trying to protect your country. You protect your country through Miss Universe in another country. A world competition. You want that to come down. As God may have it. Your girl, Mia, she ran. She could not stand this man's beauty and attention. She ran away. So, madam, shut up. Stop spitting nonsense.